My great-great-grandfather, Charles Stegmeyer, emigrated from Germany in 1849 and started working in the U.S. beer industry, so almost 200 years. Lager brewing was like Silicon Valley back then. It's hard to explain the growth rate of it and the science behind it. You know, we have pasteurization because Heineken or Carlsberg wanted it. Isolating like microbiology to find brewer's yeast. Brewing has always been peak science. One of beer's dirty little secrets, it's pretty energy and water intensive to make great beer. You're always using a lot of water, you waste a lot of good beer to make better beer. The traditional method of brewing beer is just like cooking soup on your stovetop. You're using beer recirculated around, coming in contact with hot stainless steel. It's an incomplete transfer of heat energy. So the first thing we did was, it's called a PDX dynamic wort boiling system. What it does is it's a direct injection of high pressurized sterilized steam. So through pressure and heat, you're basically accomplishing everything that the traditional method of brewing beer was doing, using approximately 25% less natural gas at the kettle, which is the biggest consumer of energy in the brewery. Our water in northeastern Pennsylvania is fantastic. It is clean, soft, perfect brewing water, but with abundance, you could get careless. Everything that comes in has to go somewhere. You know, Wyoming Valley Sanitary Authority has lots of capacity, but you don't want to keep flushing effluents and throw the pH off down the drain. So one thing we've been doing is like recapturing caustic, so it still has valuable effects after it cleans the tank, but it, could still treat water, so we could safely put it down the drain. We've made investments for prolonging our pasteurizer water. You know, the pasteurizer is full of, say, 1,000 gallons of water, having to dump it every 2 weeks as opposed to every 2 days, saving 1,000 gallons of water a week. You know, being a good steward, because water isn't going to be permanent just because we have lots today, doesn't mean we'll have lots tomorrow. So building good practices now, it's essential. It's the #1 ingredient in beer. We have great water, so take care of it. One of the biggest challenges of our industry right now is climate change. This weather pattern swings changes our barley product, changes the hop content. It has a massive effect on our business. The Susquehanna Valley used to be the country's primary hop growing region. We are working basically to bring that back in, to reintroduce the product to growing, and it really grows very well in the southern half of the state. Our humidity is a little tough, but working with farmers to make them more mold resistant, working with Penn State University and helping them get grants and working with farmers makes the supply chain more sustainable and more consistent. Our really #1 waste product is spent grain. We bring in approximately 500,000 pounds of malted barley a year. By the time we're done with it, it's 2.5 times, so a little over 1 million pounds of waste product. It still has a lot of nutritional value to it, so we have a relationship with the local farmer. It's hydrating and nutritious for the cows. He gets to mix it in with his other feed, and it's a great symbiotic relationship. Either that or we'd be throwing away 1 million pounds of decomposing matter. It's nice to be recognized. We don't do it for recognition, we do it for ourselves and for the beer, the company, and the area. But it's always really nice to have people pay attention. These people are doing it the best way they can.